4chan is an open troll hangout, and it's laughing its ass off at Pizzagators. This is from a long time ago, 2008, when someone decided to clean up all of these stupid people on 4chan. So they decided to do this. Copy and paste the following to Notepad. Save it with a file name 4chan.js. Open the file you saved, shitbricks. What this did was it turned your computer into a spam bot that would keep dumping information, the same copy of the same data, by the way, into the website. It would basically try to crash 4chan. At least that's what it was seeming to be. And people kept doing it because it seemed like fun, and it acted, they basically just did whatever they're told, la la la. So now we look at the next image over here. This is the more advanced version. If you follow this PNG's instructions and save the file as a bitmap, but with the HTA extension, it does something a little bit different. Look at the fuzzy stuff at the bottom. Looks like a broken up screen. It looked like a bad image. And it told you specifics of it. And no, you're not going to find a clean copy of this because the image itself is marked as a virus because, due to properties in the bitmap format, this compressed file that you're looking at the code for right here, .png, with the header data there being compressed, because PNG files can be compressed and still be lossy or less lossy or maybe lossless. The file would decompress when it turned in, and it would become this. Neat trick, huh? It would become a pic at the top, a JavaScript file, and some executable code, and then a list of boards, ActiveX objects we need, set a directory, generate random string, choose randomly from a list, etc. And then gets HTML and recreates itself. And because it's formatted as an HTA file, Windows gave it full hard drive rights, which meant virus scanners were ignored. This thing would go berserk, take over the person's computer, and do the bidding of whoever wrote that code in there. All they had to do at that point was make it an HTA file and then reverse the process. Some people out there even made programs to do it. You can go look them up. It's a way of hiding a virus in a picture. Don't do this. This is a simple one. This is a bombastically stupid one. There would even be apparently blank GIF files. There's 101 ways to do this. This is an easy, well-known hack to trick people into obeying a stupid set of instructions. Many fell for this and turned their computers into spam bots that reposted the same hack over and over again to those boards and many other boards, making them into a ban hammer. What happened is it would make them not able to maintain connection. If you followed this PNG's instructions and saved the file as a bitmap, but with an HTA extension, it would also turn into a virus in general, a malware routine that would go ahead and attack other systems. This is another example of it where it was text files you could copy. Sometimes people would screw it up and it would still try to work. Simple JavaScript file. There's also another obfuscated version of it that Microsoft created to make it even harder to kill it off, and it got used as well. You were sheeple if you did it. Here's another version of it right here. All of this was in 2008, but it came up in 2010 too. This is 2009's version, which was simple block-colored images that were GIFs. GIFs also use compression. The compression format will decompress if you follow the rules. JSE being, in this case, the format that was used for the file. And it would go ahead and just do whatever it was told to do within the code. And again, there's manuals, instructions, and generator programs on the net to do this. Here's another one here. It would be basically just a thumbnail unavailable here. This is just the same thing. Not really any different. The whole thing would be an image that would convert. Search for these possible doublespeak keywords in WikiLeaks. Hot dog, pizza, cheese, pasta, ice cream, walnut, map, and sauce. What could possibly go wrong? What could Pizzagate 4chan JavaScript? That's why I'm naming it that. Oh, look here. Here's another person that will be willfully ignorant when this is posted. They will double down and say, see, Trump won every state. And lol, banhammer. You notice the interest over time went down violently because this amounts to you and everybody else who fell for this doing the same thing the 4chan idiots did. You did something that would cause an overflow of a fake statement or something that would bother people. But more importantly, if you fell for this, You marked yourself on a list of people to ban immediately because you lack the ability to filter out a BS story, but more importantly, because you did something that's no different than this. You're just cutting and pasting something you heard on 4chan that has been marked as a sign of a site that is spamming because you keep posting it. The whole point of this was to get a bunch of people who were easily fooled and easily tricked to be declared not dum-dums, but spammers. And when that happened, some of them couldn't access their computers for a while or get on the internet, and a lot of them got permanently banned from 4chan or whatever. And this is the Robot 9000 that was attacked, if you look at the date, 2008 as well. I'm going to have links below to it. But again, don't do this. Don't do that, because it does this, then it changes into that. Now, what else could do that? Oh, you see a bunch of images, and you go looking, and you decompress it, you decode it. It's a decoder ring moment. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this, this. And don't think you're smart when you post contrarian stuff like this and get ban hammered. How many fake websites, fake news websites got banned? How many of them are delisted and are not at the top of the page anymore? How many people then try to push back by making sure that they're linked on all of their social media and you're getting ban hammered as well or marked for deletion? In case any of you are curious, you fell for this. This was an operation done by 4chan to smack people down. And I should also remind you that that list you were looking at, that special list of keywords, that super secret keyword set, was created on a site that uses the same keywords for the same purpose, because 4chan is notorious for this sort of crap as well. You've been told that repeatedly, and most of you keep doubling down. So go right ahead, cut and paste, do what you're told by a picture or some text file. Look for something really cool to decode a ring into something that couldn't possibly do anything wrong to you. Just go ahead. Do it, Saget. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.